Good morning, my lovely people, and welcome to the full moon in Aquarius. This is an interesting one. This full moon really feels like old chapters being shut down for good. Things are being overcome. Things are being released so that we can move forward. That is the feeling that I have with this full moon. And we know how tense the situation has been the past weeks. We have all felt it. We are all still feeling it. And it's okay. Very important that you don't panic and that you know that all is okay. It's okay how you feel. It's okay if you don't feel like doing anything at all the next days, next weeks. Yes. We're going through what I have been writing down, and we're taking the cards, and I just paid attention to the Eight of Swords. That's kind of the energy that's going on. Maybe more on a collective scale, or things that affects us all. On a personal level, there is a lot of shifts, beautiful shifts. Like I said, there's like ending of old chapters, like the end of things that has been in our way for us to manifest is being released, but it can feel a little tense. I had a tingling sensation up here with that. So with this full moon in Aquarius, it is in 18-19 degrees, 3 less, 3 more, in fixed signs such as Aquarius, Taurus, Leo or Scorpio. So look at where you have that in your chart, birth chart. Because the closer you are to the degrees we talked about, the more intensely you might feel it in wherever you have it in the chart. But even if you don't have the degree, you're still going to feel it. I feel this is just something that is here to shift us. On a bigger, larger scale, but also on a personal. Yeah, and I saw a butterfly outside with that, so yeah. The first thing I want to do, because I feel this activates a lot of things for us, so I want to take a card for that. And I have been a little unsure what I want to use, but I think I'm going to use the Starry Beginnings, because that is what I feel is happening. So let's take that. By the way, today or tomorrow I am posting a September reading for all zodiac signs on Patreon. So if you want to have early access, or if you want to know beforehand what's happening already now, you can do it. It's not a video that will be posted on my normal channel. It is only on Patreon that one will be posted. And I'm going through all the signs, so I just wanted to pinpoint that. But okay, let's see. So what is being activated? What is it that we need to know? Big things are being activated. Big things are being activated. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. Just breathe. It makes sense. Also, one thing I want to say with this full moon, or whatever it is that you are creating right now, allow yourself to take it slow. Allow things to unfold. Things are going to unfold a little bit slower than what we had hoped for. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I think it's because we all know we've been waiting, right? We have had a time, or we are still in a time, a little bit, where things are going fast, but things are going to go a little bit slower, but it has a big impact, major rewards. So just be patient. Also, don't rush through big decisions or big things in life. You don't need to do anything or everything fast. You are fragile at the moment. That makes sense, because we have been scattered all over the place, and now we are picking up the pieces and we are figuring out, oh, this doesn't belong anymore, and that I don't want to have anymore because I want to build something new. So that actually makes sense. You may be easily swayed, influenced when you are ungrounded. A look can throw you off. How you get yourself back on path is by calming the mind, then connecting with spirit. Which makes sense because Aquarius full moon. And remember, we're looking into something that's being activated. So I feel that your calmer mind is being activated. And if you're someone who has had or have a very active mind, which I know I have, then it will take some tries for you to actually allow your mind to calm down and be like, okay, we take it slow. We breathe through. We feel the moment. Things are slowing down for things to go fast in the future. Yeah. When you get knocked off or stopped by something, reassurance of spirit is all you need to know that it will all work out. Keep your focus on what you want, and the universe will arrange this to happen. Properties sold, new house buying, new careers, healthy finances, a healthier you, which I know I am really, yeah, oof. I am worthy of being healthy. I am worthy of having a healthier lifestyle. Say it with me, whatever it is that you feel worthy of. Whatever it is you can attract and create in your life, breathe love into your life. So there might actually be something about a house or moving with your finances. Wow. Another thing I want to point out with this full moon is that things will become very clear. Like there is this huge shining Aquarius spotlight. Aquarius is associated with the future. So again, things are very clear, and you might, I'm going to also come to that, but you might have gone in a certain direction and suddenly realized, because the spotlight is coming on now, it might happen the next 3 days, that maybe it's not the way that you want it, or maybe there's something like, ooh, if I go this way I have to, ooh, damn, didn't think about that, but I can't turn back, or maybe you can turn back. Again, you really have to calm your mind, which makes sense with the card, to really figure out, okay, what is this big spotlight about for you? So like I said, this can feel like a tense full moon, but I really want to make you aware of that this is not a negative tension. It's for the better. You're going to be so happy and grateful for the changes that you're doing right now, because it brings you into alignment with whatever it is that you want to create in the future. Yeah. So you can feel, I have this feeling of being restricted, especially when it comes to the collective, by social media or by the government or by politics or something like that. There might be something where you feel restricted in a way. Something might also come to an end in your life. Something might not really have played out as you thought. Again, it can go either way because we still have Uranus, right? So there is a lot of push, there is a lot of, it makes sense why the card was like, you might feel, I can't remember what it was, like torn to pieces, or you might feel like, yeah, there's some kind of eruption. Yeah, one thing I just heard was this, I can feel that I'm changing on the inside, like you're realizing that something is changing with the way you see things, feel things, like you're changing as a person. Thank you, Spirit. I think that is what Spirit is trying to make me aware of. It might not, well, obviously the outer world changes when you changes, but you might be confused about something, but it's because you are changing, which is a good thing. Hold on. Hold on. There might also be a need to rebuild or do a little bit more work on something. Patience. And I just want to take a little break and actually take some cards. Yeah, wow. 7 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Cups reversed. Funny enough, I heard someone say that someone watching out there, you are a tarot reader or you are someone who lays your own tarot, now and then, and you got one of these cards or both cards, and every time you get it, you put it back and you reshuffle it because you don't understand it, you don't get it. What is it that you want them to know? Well, first of all, let me show you the cards. Because you're like, what does it mean? Like, that's not the answer. It's not the answer I'm looking for. But what I want to tell you, what I feel, what Spirit is trying to make me aware of, is that you have overcome the grief. Remember the daily reading we did some time ago with grief your losses? I feel you have done that, but for some reason you still think about it. But you have been letting go of, if that makes sense. You're still thinking about it. You actually have left something, but you're still, you keep being like, why does this come up? Why do I still get the same message? Because Spirit is like, I'm just here to tell you that we actually did a good job. But you're like, I want more answers. Like, why is it that you think that I did a good job? I have this feeling. Yeah, and for people, yeah, for people who are like, well, I really don't understand tarot, it's whatever it is that you have asked your spirit guides or angels about, like, move me in the direction that I want, like, show me what I need to do. And Spirit is like, you don't have to do anything right now. You did well. Just calm down. And you're like, well, tell me, how do I do this? Ooh, thank you. This is all what you have been letting go of. That is what Spirit is trying to tell you. My love, you have been letting go of that. Yeah? Okay? So Spirit is like, so now you don't have to ask anymore. Because this is your confirmation. You have been letting go of it. Be patient with yourself. Another thing that could happen is that you might have this feeling of like, oh man, I thought I was further on my path. I thought that I would live here by now. I thought that I would be a millionaire. You know, or I thought that I was done healing this. I thought I was blah blah blah. That is really this, like, one thing that I wrote down, which actually fits perfectly to what I just said, is beated up expectations. Yeah. Or you feel like you're further with you feel that you would have been further with your goals or with whatever you are creating or doing or learning at the moment. Don't beat yourself up. Do not beat yourself up. Candle triggered with that. Yeah. Don't beat up your expectations. This full moon brings in new opportunities. It's very important that you release whatever is not working in your life anymore, especially when it comes to the expectations, because expectations can be a dangerous thing, because we don't reach the things that we want to reach in the timeline that we have put ourselves on. We let it go. And a lot of the times, something that I have realized is that Spirit has a tendency to put things into our mind way down the path before that it happens, 2-3 years before it happens. And it happens a lot on this channel. And I actually had a friend pointing that out, because he was like, Sandra, you have actually talked a lot, like since the beginning of the year, this year, or since last year, I have spoken about this fact of a lot of people are moving, physically moving house, moving country, moving city. And I sometimes actually forget that you cannot put a timeline on when it will physically happen. But when Spirit tells us something, it's because that is happening. But it's not to put a time on it, which is interesting with tomorrow's daily reading. Totally got emotional with that. Oh boy, what is happening? I think it's because I also realize a lot of things speaking to you guys. Yeah, release what is not working in your life. And this full moon shows you what it is that you need to do differently. That is going to bring you the better. That's why I feel this energy of like, slow down. Slow down. Why are you so fast? Why do you feel like things need to happen right here, right now? Because that it doesn't fit into the universal timeline. Yeah, there's a lot of acceptance that's being born with this. So there could be something around trustworthiness. There could be something about self-discipline. This is all things that we might work on a personal level. Obviously also as a collective, but I feel like on a personal level, I don't know why I keep doing this. There's something here. So I'm going to repeat because I felt like I just rushed into it without actually explaining what I'm saying. There could be something around trustworthiness. There could be something about self-discipline. How you deal with other people. How other people deal with you. You could be dealing with something, or you could be closing chapters with something that happened to you earlier, or very early in your life. So if you have flashbacks, or if you have thoughts, feelings, emotions, pictures, memories coming up from something that happened very early on in your life, when you were a kid, when you were a child, when you were a teenager, it might be something that comes up for you to close down the chapters. It's something that I really, really feel, which once again makes sense with what Spirit told us. It's going to be released forever. Like whatever has happened, however you have been, when it comes to trustworthiness, when it comes to discipline, it's going to fall away. And we have talked about that for a long time now with the new tingling sensation here, with the new vitality. I felt like someone was like stepping around here with why can I not remember the word? I will link the video up here because I can't remember the word. We are becoming a new person, but the word identity, thank you, yes, identity, with our new identity. And another thing I want to say is that you're realizing that the older you get, the wiser you get. So don't be afraid of aging. Yeah, aging is also a thing here. Don't have a problem with your age or with you becoming older. Stop being like, man, I should have done this, man, I should have done that. No, because you are supposed to do it now. Now is the perfect time. Now is the perfect time for you to reach all the people that you're supposed to reach. Help all the people you're supposed to help. If you started 5 years ago, you would not have been able to get the wisdom that you have now. You would not have been able to be connected with the right people. Understand the timeline. Tomorrow's daily reading, Father Time comes to visit us. It sounds so dramatic. Also, I want to really put on you, I can't even speak today, to watch the Netflix series The Sandman, because holy banana, there is a lot of things that just clicks and sparks up and you're like, oh my god, that is what we're moving into. There's something happening in the future. I'm gonna put this out now. We spoke about that. We have a tendency to speak about something that might happen in 3 years, 5 years. But something happens when it comes to dreaming, when it comes to the way that we manifest, when it comes to the way that we visit each other in dreams or connect with our dreams. Our higher self is coming more and more true in dreams to help us. Our our family and our family and friends who passed over comes to visit us in dreams. And we are way better at healing and downloading things in our dreams. I said it. Another thing, I don't know what's happening today. Another thing I want to tell you is being too independent can lead to loneliness in life. So you need to be more dependent on other people as well, or let other people help you as well. It's okay to be independent. It's okay to do things by yourself, but you also have to balance it out. Another thing, be mindful of your lower legs or your ankles during this full moon, so that nothing happens. Yeah. And the last thing is that something that you might have relied upon suddenly gets pulled away, like a blanket, or not a blanket, like a carpet being pulled away under your feet. So there could be unexpected shakeups, but again, it's because the universe is desperately trying to move you into your right direction. So no matter what you're dealing with, no matter how dark you feel it is, no matter how sad it is lonely, no matter how brutal it is, there is a better time ahead that pushes you beyond what you actually could expect, because this is something you could not expect because it's not here yet. It's way better, way better. Last card, universe. Now we have released, so now you can give us good cards. Oh, thank you. 6 of Wands and Page of Cups. Now look at this change. Look at this change. And I hear an airplane. Wow. Can you guys feel it? Look at this. It's just one bam after another. Ace of Pentacles, financial blessings. Also, what I want to say here, you will succeed. You will receive opportunities coming your way. Yeah, it's a yes. It's a balance. It's beep. It's justice. It's karma rewards coming your way. It's everything. It's the 10 of Pentacles, for God's sake. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the I was like, what are you? 8 of Wands. Traveling, moving, family balance, love, everything. I mean, it's everything. Again, it's the universe giving you a blank check and asking you, what do you want me to write on it? What is your wish? Because it's coming. No matter what it is that you want right now, I can guarantee you that it is already yours. But be careful with your expectations, because if you expect it to happen right around the corner, the universe will be like, I will put you on a detour for you to slow down, because that you shouldn't expect when this happens. I don't want you to take over my job. The universe loves to surprise us, so let the universe surprise you. That is your lesson. And that is it. Thank you guys. I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily reading with Father Time. Bye.